cliche to say it, but it feels very NFL-y. It feels very like the game's broken down into small blocks. Like, how can we get to this point where we get this set piece here? And if we do, this is what we do. And if you get good at it, fair play. It's set piece goals again from Arsenal. But at the end of the day, they've won, and that is all that matters. And there's a lot of rule changes and everything coming in that they announced over the weekend, which I'll do a separate video on about that. But I don't think anyone wants to see the game go that way. I don't think anyone wants to see the game going that way. And I'm not having a go at Arsenal for it. I think that the Premier League has become such a high level and the stakes are so high and the margin for winning is so minimal that if they get over the line this season, Arsenal, how Arteta's looked at the last few years and where he's thought this is where we can go and win it is by doing, the small margins at set pieces. And fair enough, he's not wrong, I don't think, because we've seen him play that open, attractive, attacking football and try and go and win the league a couple of years ago. And I think he looked at it and went, I don't think it's the best route to it. I think this is the best route. And you can't knock him for it. And you can play however you want to play. That's the great thing about football. It's all about debate. It's no right or wrong way. But there's a feeling in your gut, surely, as a football fan. And even as Arsenal fans. And again, I know you won't care if you get over the line. And that's absolutely correct. And you're rightly so, by any means necessarily, I think, especially at this point in the season. We can't see, the league that I've watched and grown up on my whole life is this year and the trend that it really has shifted to this season. And seasons can just be one-offs, don't get me wrong. And I think the rule changes that are coming in are going to make it different. We don't want to see that, surely, right, guys? Like, let me know in the comments, like, I don't think we do want to see that. It's fine to be good at set pieces and have that as part of your weaponry in your arsenal. So if you can't beat them, join them. And I think everyone's kind of done that this season and they've seen where the trend's gone and some have hopped on it a lot quicker than others. And again, I think Liverpool have tried to stay out of the trend and they've jumped on it and and it's kind of what's had to be done because again, the margins are so small. If you miss out on Champions League football, Arne Slot probably loses his job, all the money, and Ange talked about that in the Stick to Football interview about fear. So I think that's why everyone's gone that way. But I don't know, it feels very, it does feel, it's cliche to say it, but it feels very NFL-y. It feels very like the game's broken down into small blocks. Like, how can we get to this point where we get this set piece here? And if we do, this is what we do. And if you get good at it, fair play. Fair play. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Arsenal fans, you won't give a shit. And rightly so. If you get over the line and you win the league, fair play to you.